Joining me now for First on Fox interview is the president and CEO of Walmart USA, John Furner. John, good to see you. We so appreciate your time this morning. Tell us how Walmart has been responding to these hurricanes.
Well, good morning, Maria. Look, we've been doing a lot over the last couple of weeks to try to help these communities who have been impacted in so many different ways by these storms, any way we can to get people back on their feet. You know, just in the last week or so, I've been in Sarasota just over the weekend, and then last week in Newport, Tennessee. And what I always see in these communities, there's just so much hope and optimism and people working together to ensure that their friends, their neighbors, and themselves, they can get things cleaned up and then get things back on order. Just Saturday, I was in our store in Sarasota where we were open. Fortunately, all of our stores in Florida are now open again. And we have just teams of people who are working really hard to help each other. We have out in the parking lot what we've been describing as a place of hope. Walmart parking lots have become a place of hope in many communities because that's a place you can go and charge your phone, get a hot meal, pick up some water, the basic things you need. And it's just great to see that our associates, they're just looking forward to getting things back to normal.
Well, I love that about the parking lots. And I know that Walmart and Sam's Club have already donated more than $23 million just in the last 2 weeks or so. But, John, what do you see people needing the most? Tell us what people are coming into Walmart for during this very critical moment in time.
Sure. You mentioned the commitments we've made between Walmart and Sam's, and the majority of that are the things you need right away, like food and water. But you know, as we get into the different phases of these storms, it's important to remember that customers and the communities, they go through a few different things. I mean, first, when you know these storms are coming and you can see how big they are, that's our time to prepare. And a lot of people board up places, they leave town, they go to safer, higher ground. And then after these things hit, just like happened last Thursday evening in Florida, or Wednesday evening, Thursday morning in Florida, then you have to really do a thoughtful assessment of the area. And you have to ensure that things are safe and that there aren't power lines on the ground or other debris in the way. And what I saw in Sarasota Saturday was a community that was well into recovery, and it was great to see that happening. And then as customers come back in, we're trying to help manage things like fuel shortages around the region. And then as you can imagine, many people that lost power, they're going to have to replace the things that were in their freezer, in their refrigerator. Usually those are the first things, and it moves right into cleanup. People need to get tarps, and they need to get things like Windex to come in and just clean the water damage if they've had any. Now, what I did see Saturday was better than we had expected, yet a very tough storm. We expected a lot of flooding damage, but what we really saw was a lot of damage from wind in the Sarasota region because that storm, as you know, had gone a bit south. So the next few days, the next few weeks, we're aligning all of our distribution centers from the northern part of the country all the way to Florida and through Appalachia to ensure that we have the goods and the inventory coming in to help people get cleaned up and get back about their lives.
Well, I mean, we are grateful for you and Walmart and all your efforts. It's wonderful to hear that. John, even before these hurricanes hit, we were all worried and talking about inflation. Inflation obviously cutting into people's wages, making it very tough to make ends meet. Do you expect prices to go even higher after something like this? I mean, you know, clearly you've got worries about the product being on the shelf, and that pushes prices higher sometimes. What would be the effect in terms of inflation after something like this?
Well, we certainly want to do everything that we can as a business to try to keep prices low. And what we've been proud of over the last couple of quarters is that prices had leveled to the year before. Just before the storms hit, really we weren't seeing any real inflation across the business, with probably the exception of the dairy category. And as you know, these commodity categories, they can move around a bit. But we've been working on a lot of things to keep prices lower and keep prices at the point they were last year and the year before. And we started working on some programs with our meals around holidays in particular to ensure that we were pricing those meals at the same price we were the year before. And then this year, even for a holiday like Thanksgiving, we're able to bring down the cost of the meal just a bit. So in general, we've had our arms around this. What would not help would be some sort of disruption to the supply chain. So hurricanes can do that temporarily. They tend to be a bit more isolated. Certainly that's what we're seeing with Hurricane Helene. The endpoint has really been in the Carolinas and Georgia, although widespread in those areas didn't really affect us nationally. Then this event in Florida over the weekend, just commend the state of Florida and everyone who was there helping. They have so much back underway. The roads are open. It looked to me like a community that in many ways in the next few days will really be in decent shape. So having the right supply, having the supply chains flow across the country, those are helpful to ensure that customers and consumers all over the country are getting the things they need. And if we can do that, then I think we can avoid some of the risks that we may have seen had we gotten to a situation where we had big shortages.
Yeah, and, we were talking about the supply chain just recently. We were all worried because there could have been a strike, right? I mean, the port strike could certainly have impacted the supply chain, but that's put aside for a moment. What does the macro story feel like to you right now, John? I know in the face of all of this inflation, you've actually had, like, the highest earners trading down to Walmart. Right? I mean, that's what you told us and your colleagues told us in the last quarter. I know you've got earnings next month and you can't say much, but is there anything you can share with us in terms of how you see the macro story right now ahead of the retail sales number coming out later this week?
Well, as you said, in the first couple of quarters of the year, we saw strong demand from both traffic and units purchased, and those results were across income groups. And, we try to remind ourselves all the time, consumers are smart. They're very rational. And if your value is outstanding and your price is outstanding and you execute well, then you'll get the business you deserve. And so we try to ensure that we always keep our eye on value. I mean, the purpose of the company and has been for years and years, to help people save money and live better. And we take that save money really seriously. So we work on the things that we can do that lower costs of operations. If we can lower our costs, we can pass through them better retails onto our customer. We're really proud of our rollback position. And so we've seen a customer, throughout the first quarters of the year that we would describe as resilient, yet choiceful. Certainly, employment has helped, incomes have been stronger, but they've definitely been choiceful regarding the things that they're putting in their basket. They're buying to feed their family, and then they're being really thoughtful about the things that they buy for holidays. We've got Halloween just around the corner. That'll be a bit of a tougher event for those who've been impacted by the hurricane. But what we've generally seen is people participating in holidays, getting ready to spend time with their family. And after these events, what we've seen historically in previous years is you have events like these, and people really put a lot of effort into getting together, doing things for each other, taking care of the kids, and having the best holiday that they can have.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, we were so sad to look at all of those animals that were displaced by these hurricanes as well. Tell me about the pet business. Walmart is expanding its presence in pet care. Some locations will offer in-store veterinarian care, grooming services. I love this. The website calls the pet category the most dynamic in retail, projecting an annual spending growth of 7% by 2030, estimating households could spend nearly $1,500 per pet by 2026. Look, I am one of those people who will spend whatever I need to spend on my little baby, Dusty, because she's such a good girl, and I want to get her whatever she needs. Is that what you're seeing from customers in terms of their interest in the pet category?
Maria, it is, and it's exactly the way in my household. The only difference is we have 4 of those small dogs walking around that really control our lives. But certainly, pets have become such an important part of the American family that's been going that way for a while. It really seems to have strengthened since the pandemic. And people love doing things for their pets. I've almost said their kids, doing things for their pets that they would do for their kids.
Exactly.
We've had items the last few years like sombreros for small kittens that have really sold, and costumes that look exactly like our costumes. And just this last few months, we've been getting more into the pet care business. We have a few centers open that we're really excited about. But that's a great place to bring your dog in, get the dog groomed, get a light checkup, and while you're there, go buy that great Halloween costume that your dog or your cat are just going to love this year.
Well, that's right. I got to figure out what Dusty's going to be for Halloween. John, real quick before you go, what a career you've had. You want to say anything about the job trajectory that one can get that is available at Walmart? You started as an hourly associate back in 1993 at Store 100 in Bentonville. I've been to Bentonville. I went and I did a whole special on Walmart when I went to Bentonville when I was at another network back in the day. But you've held important roles globally in Walmart, and now you are the president and CEO of Walmart USA. Congrats. I guess that's a lesson for people looking to a trajectory for growth at Walmart as an employee.
Well, I'm glad you made the trip to Bentonville, and I would invite you back. This community just continues to get better and better as it evolves. And as you said, I did start at the store. We call it Store 100. It's right across the street from the office where I am today. I started part-time in the garden center while I was in college, and thinking maybe I would work for the summer. After the summer, I stayed and decided to become an intern. I was offered an opportunity that was just amazing. And then I got hooked on Walmart and hooked on retail. And Maria, there's just so much you can do in this industry to help other people, to serve people, and to change the world, quite frankly. So this has been a great journey for me and my family. We've lived in a number of places, as you mentioned, around the world and across the United States. So retail is an opportunity for a lot of people, and Walmart is a place where people can aspire to be anything they want to be. About 75% of our store managers started as hourly associates, exactly the way I did. And when you're here in the office, you'll meet people from all walks of life that started their career here, or maybe they started in the military and made their way here. So just so many opportunities here in retail, especially at Walmart.
I love it. John, great story. Thank you so much for your time this morning, and thanks for all of your efforts in the face of disaster. John Furner joining us this morning.